Discourse between Master Polycarpus and Death. Prologus. O ever-powerful God, greater than each thing in world, help me assemble this rhyme, to knowledge and truth confine, to your glory multiply, human good to amplify. I appeal to every folk, know how cruel is death's work. You who don't respect her now, you'll obey her anyhow. Be it young or be it old, no one will escape her hold. Everyone will feel her grasp, all will take part in her class. When anyone's time here ends, then the death him apprehends. Tale about it I advise, listen, if you are so wise. Polycarpus, aptly named, master of renowned fame, begged to God for time so long, to see death in human form. When his prayers did he hone, stayed at church late all alone, he saw silhouette all nude, shape of woman, albeit crude, with the most unpleasant look, white cloth as a belt she took. Yellow cheeks, face pale and slim, like a clean bowl shines her skin. Fallen off has tip of nose, bloody dew from her eyes flowed. Shawl is tied onto her head, not diminishing her dread. With a mouth devoid of lips, every move with teeth she clicks, incessantly dancing eyes, a grand scythe within her grasp. Not a single speck of hair as ugly as one can bear. While protruding ribs and bones, you can see her inner zones. When the master saw her well, with her appearance from hell, got so frightened, so unwell, so to ground he has befell. With him lying like a dolt, he listened to what death him told. Mors dicit. Why are you so scared stiff? You're healthy, yet you sniff. God has issued such decrees. Having listened to your pleas, for myself to show to you form and power that is due. Look at me, for in this way, I'll meet everyone one day, when I'll come to take their soul. Don't fear me in way this foul, for when your time will arise, I will grant you a demise, and on that day when we'll meet, our date will not be sweet. Your eyes will go out of skull, you will sweat a bucket full, I will jump you like a cat, so your heart comes to a halt. I'll bring venom in a pot, make you drink it without stop, you will feel a lot of pain, your loved ones will grieve in vain. Now speak with me for brief while, longer I can't spare you here, for work endless is my share. Why did you wish speak to me? You know my daily duty, my scythe's not made for cutting grass, no one can escape its flash. Rise, respond. Your prayers reached. Have you forgotten human speech? Have a breath, you scared paw. It's not today that I come for you. Speak to me, my lowly creature, today I shall not harm your feature. Magister responded. Master humbly thus replied, I was scared to lose my life, 't was a most unpleasant act, as a matter of a fact. If you were to be more fierce, my blood would get my veins pierced, would purge my soul out from body, made me lifeless, still, and bloody. Here I beg you, step back slightly, I cannot reason so lightly, please cast your scythe for while aside, so I could regain my mind. Mors dicit. You are asking me in vain, scythe will stay right in my hand. It's the symbol of my trade, it slays both master and maid. To strike it is always ready, wielding it, my craft is steady, but you can stand up, I tell, it's not today to cut you well. Master slowly rose from ground, on shaking legs, no courage found. Magister dicit, O dearest death, where are you from, when was the day when you were born? Delightful is for me to know, who were your parents, where your home? Mors dicit, when God did create a man, I was not a part of his plan. God made Eve out of bone, for Adam to have joyful home. He gave him power over land, animals under the human hand, sea creatures, and great schools of fish, to spare him hunger was his wish. God gave him care of holy trees, wanting to keep them in their bliss. Only one tree did he forbid, to keep away, fruit not to eat, told, even if just one you'll bite, death will hold you within her might. But evil ghost did not lie still, and tricked poor Eva to its will. when Eve bit fruit from that tree, breaking the rule, gave birth to me. Adam was treated with the fruit, now every man must follow suit. For God has felt a justly wrath upon this misbehaving act. Since in that apple one did lie, now every man who lives must die. Magister dicit, O dearest death, reveal to me, why you take life so suddenly. Might someone gave you great offense, insult you under false pretense? We would send envoys right away, apologize in any way. I'd like to bake you a grand cake, just to escape you in your wake. Mors dicit. Hide your envoys and your gifts, you'd only make me twice as swift. No present is good for myself, I'll take everyone's life and health. If the truth you want to find, I will tell you, I don't mind, that I am tasked by God's own might to take life always, day or night. I kill to east, I kill to west, and what I'm tasked with, I do best. From the south to the north, I go there and back, and keep so forth. For it is my greatest joy, to take on life the largest toll. When my scythe begins its dance, I kill thousands in a trance. For it is a sign of my might, that every man will meet my sight. Every wise man, every fool, will know the touch of my sharp tool. From the healthy, from the sick, from the strong and from the weak, from the young and from the old, upon their soul I'll take my hold. My side will cut everywhere, the rich count and the beggar, voivodas, princelings, those who value earthly things, princes, counts and landlords too, all I take when time is due. I'll take crown from the king's head, swing my scythe, and he lies dead. I visit the emperor's walls, during spring and during fall. Philosophers and star readers, craftsmen, traders, peasants, leaders, all they equal to my art, all must bow to my great scythe. All the traitors, all usurers, I keep them on my schedule, innkeepers that cheat on beer, that do not feel the rightful fear, as soon as pockets they will fill, they'll have a taste of my scythe steel. When I'll have them in my jar, will fill their throats with molten tar. Even at my slightest twitch, all life will be extinguished. I will take even children's breath, bring their grief-stricken mother death. I struck Goliath, turned him to ash. I stuck Anash and struck Caiaphas, I made Judas hang on the ropes, and 2 thieves put on the cross. But my might took a grandest dim, when at Christ I tried my swing. He was filled with godly strength, and defeated me at length, and as he rose on the 3rd day. He broke my power in this way. My power over the good stays, but the evil even more it sways. Who commits to the wrong deeds, will have bones broken, crushed, and split. You want more? Feel the scythe, do not touch the blade, or you will die. One smallest cut, and doom awaits. No skills or trickery will save yourself. It was one Almighty's gift, to make my work sure, wide, and swift. My power has the rightful fame, made Titans fall before its name, and Solomon, the wisest king, and Absalom, the good-looking, and Samson with all his strength, and King Dietrich, giant's bane. Over them all I stood tall, fed my joy with their fall. I also done what stories told, killed some with rope, others by sword. Magister responded, I don't know who can be your friend, when every man will meet their end. When last of us will fall down dead, where then will you rest your head? Allies are what everyone needs, to guard your back, host, help and feed, to help you bathe and help you rest, so then you could go back to work at best. Mors dicit, ridiculous are your words, you did not get what you were told. Should you dare to think me man, your head will I apprehend. Should you dare insult me how, I will cut you here and now. But if that's your ignorance, my words let me re-enhance. I do not revel in clothing, titles are for me for nothing, all your raisins and spice. For me it is useless vice. Be it velvet, be it silk, worthless are like rotten milk. Human sin is what I cherish, that I never fail to punish. Both secular and canonic, with their souls my side will frolic. And every one sin will hold its punishment in tenfold. Parish priests and usual monks will see what my office holds. And the vicars with neck meaty, drinking beer in great quantity, that lost the count of their own chins, and the horse breeders with their whims, plumpy maidens of good name, not knowing the fast nor restraint, will fall to my punishment. Murderers and evilders I will treat the way most cruel. Unfaithful widows and wives will meet untimely demise. I'll take the nobleman's arms, will leave them only qualms. Courtsmen and students I will hack them with prudence. Those who take jousts with pleasure, I'll chase them without measure. Whom jumps with bliss to fight, I'll cut fingers, palms, and sight. Will split him from his beloved, to old fool she will be betrothed. Magister dicit, to know the ways that you do walk, of more topics I wish to talk. Why do ever the doctors come, if they can't keep you to be gone, and yet despite that they will tell, great power in their herbs does dwell. Mors respondit, whatever doctor dare to claim, against me all will be in vain. They can practice their own craft, as long as one's time is not up. As according to God's will, the good and bad will happen still. But no medicine, no ointment, make my side to stop its movement. Though they can help you for a while, to regain strength and regain smile, but in the end everyone dies. Even a doctor himself will lie on a deathbed, stiff and still. Against me no herb can defend, you're taking lovage? Vain is your spend. Burning wormwood and its smoke sour will not help you in final hour. Even sage will not be of use, I will cut through every ruse. I don't look at herbs and plants, and when you have reached your times, I will cut you surely and hard, medicines I will disregard. With men I play at my own game, to me, each man's worth is the same. Judges and juries I will take, and unhappy will be their fate, when their own comrades they try, frequently lenient rules apply. But when the judgment day will come, the judge will be no more at home. He won't be called to a jury, only to approve the perjury, to bring in justice to pulpits, and get gold gifts from the culprits. All this will soon be revealed, my heavy justice delivered. Magister dicit, I beg you to hear my request, your talk can be put to a rest. Your side will reach everyone, peasants, nobles, there's no run. No mercy can be expected, life surely will be collected. But something I need to consult. Can I somehow hide from you? What if I hid deep in the ground, or walled up myself in a mound? Can I keep your might away, if I put guard for night and day? Mors dicit, you could chain me in the ground, have you buried in a mound, futile are all those trickeries, I will reach you with my mastery. Try to hide as far as you can, my scythe is already sharpened. I don't raise it to no avail, its swing will take life without fail. Magister dicit, O dearest death, don't tell me that, I don't want my life to be forfeit. I no longer know what happened to me, my head is spinning hazily, my eyes can't focus properly. Mors dicit, why do you oppose me that much? Only harm comes to you as such. Before me no one can conceal, from every creature its life I will steal. Alone I visit the foxholes, I kill foxes, I kill crows. I follow martins' trail, obtain their skins without fail. Ermines and squirrels as well, with my scythe I will fell. Wolves I cut in large packs, roe deers will fall to my hacks. Through the peasants' pens, I chase cranes, I chase hens. I take soul out of geese, no mercy awaits all these. Whatever is dead it is true. For my side cut to be due. For even if you could fly in the air, you would be subject to pay my share. If you had some grand palace, you wouldn't stop my side in place. Even a gate made of steel would not prevent me from a kill. Nothing matters to me, I cease everyone to be. Same is the value of Pope as of poorest little bloke. bishops and cardinals all are suffering from my blows. I'll fell suffragan, priests, they will fall at my behest. Monks and abbots corrupt, their life will be disrupt. The good monks know are not scared, those who good and holy life fare, while still my scythe will them tear, they do not need to hold fear. And all the people poor, I cut them wide and true. But from the eternal view, in death they have nothing to lose, they abandon earthly gloom, and go to heavenly bloom, to heaven via straight way accede, with no earthly wealth to impede. The worldly mocked him in their scorn, a fool they thought, in truth forlorn. But when the judgment day arrives, where none can hide or save their lives, the wise will see, in heaven's light, that God's reward is just and right. Here lived as poor, their minds confined, yet in their hearts the sun did shine. They rise to joys in heaven's dome, and not to sorrows of gloom. What use was clothing that we wore, or riches we so dearly swore, that for them we sold our soul? They vanished like the clouds that roll, and we move on without delay, no time to waste, no time to stay. Evil monks I scorn and blame, those who bring their order shame, who flee the cloister's holy bounds, and indulge in worldly rounds. When a monk starts acting wild, none can tame him, not a child, he seeks to act as others do, in all things, he's a trouble too. If he rides upon a steed, he tucks his hood with reckless speed, gallops back, a reckless race, oft falling in a clumsy pace. When a monk leaps on his horse, he'd skip the finest meal, of course, dirted like a wretched sprite, yet find such things his pure delight. When on foot he starts to run, I must block his path for fun. Do devils drive him, as they should? I chase him down with scythe of wood. He cares not for the stick's hard blow, runs with a crooked neck, just so, others beat him on the back, yet in him stirs a vile knack, and still I must chase him round, until his soul I drive to ground. I say this with all truth clear, to devils I'll give him near. The prior and the abbot too, I'll bring them both into my view. From the abbot, I'll take his hood, give it for leggings, if I could, from his cloak, I'll make felt caps, his robe for a page's scraps, his fur cloak, I'll strip away, and where he'll find it, who can say? Take his fox-skin coat, I will, and the cloak that hangs too still, his mitre, I'll seize with force, and tie it around his neck, of course. Magister dicit, I want to ask you, my death dear, secret this you to me reveal, maidens who keep their lives pure, how will our God reward them true? Mors respondit, have you not read the saints' old tales, of those who faced the hardest trials? How young maidens were slain in pain, cut down and beaten, bound with chain, dragged naked, their bodies burned, and their breasts were harshly churned. Then to dark dungeons they were led, some were starved till nearly dead, then on ropes they were drawn out, tormented with cruel hands about, torn apart with iron spikes. I marvelled at their courage's might, as in them such boldness shone bright. Strange it is to agony disdain, while suffering such heavy pain. The end. The original manuscript is left unfinished.